damn idea. No damn idea. No damn idea. No damn idea.
Let me just get in here. Okay. All right. Let's just take a see. Hey, Gibbledang, how you doing?
Just getting ready. Doing vocal exercises, getting ready for the podcast. What about you, Dala?
Oh, yeah. I was actually doing leg exercises. Wrong ones. Fuck. Let me start. Red weed, brown weed. Red weed, brown weed. Okay, I think I'm ready. Where's that?
Yeah.
GymleaderNate. Have you? Is he?
I don't
Faint
know. I'm just
smoke begins to gather in the room as lights begin to flash. The main lights come down. Red, blue, green lights replace them in flashes of wondering color. It is I.
Whoa! Whoa!
Whoa.
That was.
How's it going?
Hey, that was
sick.
Cool. Yeah.
I thought today deserved some pageantry because it's a very special occasion.
Oh, are we doing the child beauty pageant episode in accordance
It's
to
the
JoJo
Child
Siwa?
Beauty Pageant
Yeah.
episode. Let's go.
With special guest JoJo
JoJo
Siwa.
Siwa.
All right, JoJo,
Yeah.
come out.
But unfortunately, JoJo Siwa canceled.
What the hell?
She wasn't able to guest star on our podcast, and
Damn it.
I figured instead, since it's 420, we should really do this up. And so you two get ready and buckle your butts, because
Buckle
we're
them.
gonna
Consider it all
do
buckled.
some playing today.
Okay.
But-
Let me
Ooh.
just. Okay.
Hold
I
on,
got
let
my
me just get all
buckle
this
on.
extra
There you
smoke
go.
out here too. The room's full now. I used a smoke machine and filled it with pot. Oh god.
Oh,
It's
that's
in my
why.
eyes.
I was wondering why I was
Filled it
hungry
with-
and
You
hallucinating.
filled it with pot? What are you, a fucking cop?
Yeah.
fucking
It was
narc.
specifically weed that was confiscated.
What are you,
by
someone's
police.
angry, out of touch dad?
Narcotics over
Once-
here.
Stop smoking! Who's
Little
smoking
known
pot
fact,
in here?
Little
Yeah.
known fact: once angry cop sees weed or marijuana, it becomes pot.
Ah.
So
Yeah.
that's just how science works.
Yeah.
Or dope.
Anyways,
Yeah.
how have you guys
Or
been?
narcotics. Yeah. Doing good. It's me, Dala. Yeah. Should I go? Should I share my week?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
Been good. I've been seeing a bunch of movies. High as hell, obviously.
Yeah.
Ish nerd.
Nah. Actually, I think I saw one of them on an edible, but that was just one. But, all right. Have y'all seen Monkey Man?
No,
Yep.
you went and watched
Haven't
it?
seen it yet.
Oh, I did. Okay. I literally went to go see it because I thought all y'all already watched it. It's pretty good. I guess we'll talk about it next time, or if y'all get around, let me know. It's solid.
Hey.
Yeah, it's fun. It's people
I
compare to
would
John
watch
Wick.
it for a
but-
Monkey Man episode.
Ooh.
Yeah,
that'd
that
be
would
great.
be...
I'd be down to watch it just so we could do a whole feature on
Yeah.
Monkey Man.
I think we could get JoJo Siwa for that one too. Actually.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, she was in the
She's
movie.
a big part of that movie.
Oh.
Yep.
Yeah, she
Oh,
was the
definitely.
monkey.
She was the titular monkey,
Monkey. Yeah.
who the man was emulating.
Exactly. She's the like the sidekick to the man in the movie.
Like a boo in Aladdin. Anyways,
Yeah.
go on. You were
No,
saying
so I
about
don't want to talk
JoJo
about it too much. Yeah. So one of them's good and one of them's bad. Monkey Man and JoJo Siwa. You take the guess. No. No, Monkey Man's great.
I'm sorry Monkey Man was so bad then.
Yeah, I know. It's a terrible, terrible time. Actually, I fucking at the theater. Okay, we went to an AMC. This is before the Monkey Man, the trailer. The fucking Nicole Kidman trailer came on, and literally someone in the audience was like,
6 times?
No, once. Thank God, because that's the one I
this
did not want to
time,
see.
actually.
Yeah, it actually like they slowed it down for like it took place over an hour. So.
It was in slow motion.
Yeah, they slowed it to 0.0005%, and
Oh my god.
That's
no, just someone yelled like "woo" at like the end of it, and it was like dead silent outside of them, and it was just like God.
That's
damn it.
awesome.
I fucking hate it. So
I love
stupid.
that.
But no, yeah, let me know when you all see it because it's a good one. It's fun, really good action, some good funny moments too.
Don't
Yeah,
say anything about it, because I'm gonna
That's-
watch that.
that's why I'm like I really
Gorilla
don't want to mention
Guy.
much. Yeah,
Gorilla Guy.
the sequel.
Yeah.
The other big one I want, or not big one, but I've seen it before. But I rewatched Last Action
person.
Hero. Have y'all seen? I mean, I know. Have y'all seen
Wait.
Last
Yeah.
Action Hero?
That sounds super familiar.
It's the
I
Arnold
think we've all
Schwarzenegger.
talked about it on this podcast.
Yeah, we have.
Oh, have we? Oh, okay.
I haven't seen
Yeah.
it, but we've talked about it.
Oh, you haven't?
We've
Oh,
talked
okay,
about
okay.
it.
I rewatched it and I'm like,
Why did we
it-
talk about it?
I feel like every time I like watch it, I'm like, I really like it, and I feel like it's like one step away from being like a almost like high cinema, or I don't know, like it has like a message, but it doesn't quite meet that message yet, and like
Oh,
I
okay.
don't know. To me, it's like it's
Doesn't
kind of
quite
like a
get there for you.
there's kind of like a message of like the history of like 80s action versus 90s like drama action and that transition, but there's not really a message on whether that's good or bad, in my opinion, is the thing. Like
I forgot.
right,
yeah,
right.
I need to. I forgot what the message. I didn't know there. I guess watching it for this. I don't know. It's been a while since I've seen
Yeah.
it, but I need to rewatch it because I do remember liking it. I forgot what
Oh,
the
no,
message was.
it's good, and I think it's more implicit. It's just like essentially I think it's kind of just showing like the change, because it's like an early 90s I think, or maybe mid 90s, but it kind of like pokes fun at like 80s action Arnold Schwarzenegger movies, where so the movie takes place where the main character, I think his name is Danny, he gets sucked up into a movie that's like his favorite like movie. It's like an 80s action movie with Arnold Schwarzenegger, and it's really funny in that parts, but when you're in the real world it's very more realistic and like quote unquote realistic and gritty, and I think that's kind of to play and poke fun at, or not poke fun, but just kind of reference kind of like stuff like Seven, like by David Fincher, or Zodiac, where it's getting the 90s, we're getting a little more real and edgy and dark, and
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, because there's like
I don't-
there's a scene that
I
I
don't know. I
did,
feel.
go on.
No, I just feel like the whole thing is like, what if a movie action hero that thinks he's invincible because
Yeah.
he's has to be written in that way is in the real life, is in the real world, like of course he's gonna get shot at, and I don't know if that's necessarily exactly a commentary on like
That's the thing.
like
I feel like
Seven in or like
it skirts the line, because there's a scene that on this rewatch that I really was like, I think he's trying to make a point, or there's a point that like the writer, I forget his name, but he did Predator as well, and he did The Predator. I forget his name. Fuck. But there's like a point.
Shane Black.
Yeah, Shane Black. I'm like, I don't know if he doesn't notice he's almost like skirting this line, like he doesn't quite pass like this message, or like like a criticism or critique, but more so because there's a point in the movie where Danny, or the kid, whatever, goes to the police station. It's just kind of like in the real world, and it's very drab and just kind of like boring and kind of dark, and like the police, it's very like methodical, like systematic, I guess. I don't know, kind of like a little more realistic. But when he goes to the police,
Brutalist almost.
a bit, and it's like a short scene, but I think it's there to compare it to the scene when he goes to the police station in the movie, where it's like it's bombastic, loud. There's a fucking cartoon police detective like getting, like, who's also voiced by Danny DeVito. Funny enough, there's like it's like goofy, and like there's like the '80s like sergeants like yelling, and smoke's coming out of his ears, and like glass shatters and shit like that. So I don't know. I think like
Nice.
it's
I need
just
to watch this one. That sounds fun.
it's cool. It's cool. It's just like I said, it's like it feels like on this rewatch that there is like almost like a message, but not quite, or like almost something. And because there's also like Schwarzenegger kind of having an existential crisis when his character gets in the real world, because he's like, oh, I'm just made up. Like none of this shit matters. Like fuck. Like I'm at the whim
I
of
think
my
that's
writers.
the theme of the story. That's the main
But
point. that's what the writers trying to. They're focusing on
Probably.
the like existentialism of like this character.
But even then, it's like that's not fleshed out so much because he just kind of action 80s action saves the day, and then he's fine. I don't know, like like there's
Like he
not,
doesn't really learn a lesson from it.
It's-
He still like does his thing and saves the day.
I think the problem is the movie is like it's already 2 hours and maybe 2 hours 30 or something, but it's got like you can't really cut too much out, but it doesn't have enough in it too, and I don't want it long. Like you don't need it longer, It's like hard to kind of. I feel like you need more to make Arnold's arc to kind of be a better.
God, I
Like,
forgot about this
fully-
fucking distracting light. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good. You're
I
bisexual.
feel I
Like.
don't know.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
cool. I still like it
It's
a lot.
hard because I still, you know me, I still believe in, brevity is in itself an art form, and
Oh, definitely.
a tight 90
Mm-hmm.
on comedic movies with a nice point seems like perfect for
Yeah.
me. So I feel like pushing 2 hours is rough.
Oh, it's art. Yeah, no, I threw it on. I was like, whoa, this is a lot longer than. And actually, funny enough, the reason I like re-listened to it, I was listening to, so Adderall 5 from Hey Riddle Riddle mentioned he did was guest on like another podcast, and they rewatched it. I listened to that, and I was like, oh man, I really need to rewatch that movie because it's a fun movie and I love it. And rewatching, I'm like, I could see why it didn't do well when it came out because it's tonally kind of weird because it's got like a good 20 minutes where it's not really that funny, and then the middle's really fucking funny, and then there's that last like 30-40 minutes that's more. It's because it's like the parts in the real world are more serious and kind of to kind of show that like the action is changed to be more serious and dramatic and dark.
Yeah.
But then when you go in the movie, it's like cartoony and goofy. So it's like the tonal
reminds-
shifts.
It reminds me of like a kind of like a action 90s fucking Roger Rabbit. But I don't want to spend like 15 minutes talking about fucking Last
Okay,
Action
yeah.
Hero.
What
No,
else?
Is there
that's
any
good.
other?
I watched a
Were there
bunch
any
more.
other movies that you watched, Alla?
Yeah, there was a bunch, but I just wanted to point out that's literally I just wanted to have that little like like it's,
okay.
I literally planned for that like a 5-10
Yeah.
minute combo. But yeah, I've definitely
Yeah, it's like-
recommend.
Oh, okay.
I
Last
could
Action
keep
Hero.
talking about it. I feel like.
Oh yeah, I mean check it out if you guys are ever down. We can always do like a retro review or something on it. It'd be cool.
Yeah.
But that's about it for me as far as important
New
things.
stuff this week.
Yeah. About you guys.
How about you, Gibbledang? Oh,
Well, I guess I'm stuck with I tried to look up to see if whoa, look, you got your
lights.
cop glasses on too, Dala. You
Oh,
look like you're about to pull me.
wow.
Hey,
Some
you
blue
smoking
light.
pot over here?
Yeah, I smell some pot, some narcotics.
Well, oh, that's a
I know. I swear.
From
it's all
here they
medi-
look like
it's a medical
shades. That's why
officer.
Yeah.
they look like shades for
I
a
think it's
second.
the
Yeah, it was
perfect
the
angle.
glare.
That's why I was like, they're my blue light
That
glasses.
sounds like whoa.
I'm trying to hide
Um,
my red eyes, my bloodshot eyes, dude.
Why are they bloodshot?
Yeah. Why are they blood short? So
well-
my week has been pretty good. I have I've been trying to keep up with like or catch up on like shows and movies that are supposed to be good that like I've missed out on for the last couple of years
Yeah.
because for some reason I just like I don't know why I just didn't really feel the incentive to like start watching things. But recently I picked up Invincible. Like I caught up from start to finish on my weekend, seasons 1 and 2. This week I watched Fallout. Fallout was really fun.
Oh, I just started that.
Really well done
Spoil
show.
it.
I love Walton Goggins as an actor. He's great. I think he's lately he's been getting cast in a lot of things. Funny enough, he's in Invincible as what's his face? Like the Nick Fury-esque kind of character.
That's cool.
Yeah.
I did not
yeah.
know that.
He's great. He's one of my favorite parts in the Fallout show. I think it's really well done, and it made me check out. It made me download Fallout 3 and New Vegas.
Classic.
But that's because I went on Steam and I'm like, oh god, these games are gonna be so fucking popular. Like it's gonna be one of those games where 15 years later it's still like $20-$30. Like I'm like,
Oh, no,
if it's
no.
$20, maybe I'll buy it. And they're $2.
They're $2.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. It's not
And they're all
Nintendo.
$2.
They're not Nintendo.
Yeah,
where it's
I
like
did the
we're
same thing.
never gonna go
Like,
down.
during the pandemic, I did the same thing and downloaded New Vegas because it was only a couple bucks. The only problem is that, like, Beware on the Steam version, I could not get mine to stop crashing.
Oh, really?
Just so you're aware. I don't know if there's, like, something out there to make it run a little bit better, but mine was having a rough time. It was sad.
So far so good. I've got a couple hours into New Vegas.
I'm sure if
But,
there's like a subreddit maybe to find a patch if it becomes like a concern maybe.
Ooh, yeah, probably.
They might be able to.
Other than that, I still need to finish X-Men Legends 2. I'm like halfway through that. What else? But, oh man, I've been keeping up with X-Men 97 too.
Same.
Last
Oh
couple
my God.
episodes. Sheesh. Yeah. Last couple episodes have been really intense. It's really,
Nice.
it's so funny because like the MCU X-Men is gonna have really big shoes to fill, like in comparison to the legacy animated show. Like, pretty good. What else?
So much is happening in it too. Just in general, it's just like non-stop, like huge events, like every single episode.
Oh, and I guess in the last, since the last time we recorded, wait, has it been since the last time we recorded? Friday? We recorded.
Don't let them know what day we recorded. Oh no. Sorry, that's the weed making me paranoid.
15. Damn, I can't remember. But basically,
You know
we went.
when we are.
Yeah.
GymleaderNate and I went to.
Oh yeah, that was after.
We went to a pre-release.
Yeah, I was actually wondering
I
how
don't
that
know
was
if we-
gonna ask. I was hoping y'all would talk
Yeah.
about
Outlaws
it.
of Thunder Junction.
Damn, it was tight. So
Nice.
I didn't know that pre-release was something that you really had to like you got to be on top of because they have limited slots in like different places. But yeah, we ended up finding a place that had a really cool crowd. They were all like kind of the same age. No stinkers, which was pretty good.
Okay, yeah, I was wondering about that part honestly,
Honestly,
too.
also
So
like
it's-
no stinky winkies and no kids, which was
Yeah, no kids.
Really,
It's
honestly,
good for the
really
pride,
nice.
good for the
Just play
ego.
with all
Except for
adults.
the,
yeah.
except for y'all because y'all are stinky kids. Got
Yeah,
it.
true.
I took a tall can in there, and I was like, oh fuck, am I gonna have to hide this? And the guy who was like running the thing was like, oh, what flavor is that? That looks good. I'm like, hey, nice.
Let me have some of that, bro. That looks good.
But that looks really good. Yeah, it was my first event, my first pre-release. It was a lot of fun. I'm like I said, I'm glad that there were like-minded people there, or like similar group to us. Considering the fact that I lost every game that I played, if they were like 12 or 13-year-olds, that would have ruined my night. But yeah,
It has crushed me before.
this set is really fun. Thunder Junction. It's like all about just being a criminal and everything that has to do with the Wild West. Like it's
Did you
it's
get the
really
cowboy
fun.
one?
Yeah,
I did get
it's
the cowboy one.
Nice.
It's the
There's a lot
cowboy
of
one.
the cowboy ones.
No, I know.
Yeah.
That's cool.
But
How- oh, go on.
specifically, I got a deck that lets you steal cards from like everyone else. So if I hit Nate directly, I'd be like, all right, let me get your card. And then if I hit other players directly, it's like I just keep stealing cards. It's so fun.
I'm
So,
literally,
yeah,
I
we've
have a
just
card
been-
I'm about to run in my decks that is just so I can like have a counter to that, because I have a couple copies of this green card that just say at the end of every upkeep or end of every turn, all players gain control of all permanents they own.
Oh,
And so you
okay.
it basically does
You'd get 'em
nothing
back.
unless somebody's stealing and playing your stuff.
Yeah.
What is it?
That's
An
interesting.
enchantment?
I can't remember what it's called. It's like a 4/4 for like 5 green creature. Like I'd have to
make sure
find it
it's-
in my binder, but I know I have it, and I'm like, I'm gonna run it.
Whatever. Whatever.
I was gonna ask who did the
I'm
best.
gonna be like, oh, Nate and Viv.
Oh,
I
I'm
win.
not surprised.
They
I
won
guess.
all of them.
No,
Oh,
I,
you know,
I was-
it was.
It's not like it was fun.
I was
for
the
sure.
only one who won all of their matches. Thank you.
Oh no shit! Congrats.
Oh, that's right.
Good
that's
sir.
right. Yeah.
Congrats. Yeah,
They've
bow,
got
Jenny
a-
Fleck.
Jim-
A win, I think a win, a tie, and a loss. And then
Okay, that's not bad.
yeah, and then I went 3-0.
Oh, Gym Leader Nate, it's me, The great wizard Borgoth. I heard that you
Grandpa?
won the tournament. Yes, it's me, your grandpa.
I did, Grandpa. Did I bring
Yes.
honor to the wizard family?
Yes, you truly have gathered the magic.
Oh, it's
yes,
gathered. I
yes.
did it.
You are the king. 'Tis I.
Thank you, Wormtongue.
Yeah.
Oh.
I'm Grimlock the
Alright, so,
Wormtown. No.
It was, fuck, there was something else I was going to say before I made that stupid joke. Something I wanted to say, but then I made,
Sorry.
I was like, no, let me make the joke first. No, it was
no.
me.
I thought it was me when I was like asking questions and being interested. Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
Self-tangent. Those are rare.
Yeah.
No, they're not.
No, but not with me at least. Not maybe not y'all, but
Actually, they happen quite often.
no, I felt it sounded really cool, and I was like genuinely like, I wonder if I can go and just watch and hang. But I'm like, I feel like it's gonna either be too crowded or because I know the place too, or I have to pay to get in.
Yeah,
okay.
it is.
Sounds like that.
It is very crowded.
Mhm.
Like you are allowed to.
It was
that.
a little
Okay.
packed.
Yeah,
So-
like my partner went with us, and you
Oh,
know,
okay.
she went and sat at the only other available chair while we were playing. Literally, there was one available extra chair. So
It's fair.
yeah, so
Um,
it's like, but it's also a great way to like get involved in Magic if you want to play, because you don't have to bring cards to the event. You
True.
open them all there, and you make whatever deck you can out of what you open, and everybody does
yeah.
it at the same time.
Yeah, that's cool.
Basically the way it worked was that like you would do best of 3 with like one opponent, and then after that you do another opponent, and then after that you do another. So it was only three opponents. I lost my first 2. Well, I
Is it
lost all
one-
3, but
Sorry, is it 1v1 or is it like groups?
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
Just 1v1. Okay.
So I lost my first 2 matches, and then they notify you on your phone like, oh, this person versus this person. And then for my final battle, it was Gibbledang versus Lag 9000.
Yeah,
Oh, nice.
we were like, yo!
That's pretty
that's
And,
sick.
pretty sick.
You all should
Oh
have.
man, it was that.
I was like, you
Well-
all should have pretended you all didn't know each other and just like, what the fuck? Like, been like hella mad at each other, just like fuck with like. the
I
other
think
people.
I made a joke or something like that. I'm like, this
Uh.
fucking guy, I'm gonna fucking beat your ass or some shit.
Yeah, just like
Back-
fuck with
It was
each other.
fun.
When I first started doing pre-releases, the prize payout worked differently,
Mhm.
and because you would buy your pre-release kit, and then they would also charge an extra couple of dollars, because the pack prize instead, it would be like first place, it would be 4 rounds, and first place would get like I think it was 8 packs. Second place would get 4 packs, and then third place would get 1 pack. And that was always really cool, because you would see a lot of situations where people would get all the way to the last match, and like two people are both 3-0, and one of them has to go 4-1 and is going to get the bigger prize. And so sometimes people will just agree ahead of time. They're like, hey, no matter what happens in this match, we just combine the first and second plate packs and we split them. And it's just
okay.
like, yeah, sick. And then then that way they can just take their time and have fun and just play the game,
Yeah.
and they don't have to like play fast and try and get through the matches and get their wins.
There was
Gotcha.
like a immediate sense of camaraderie that like you could kind of feel. Like it was cool. Except that every fucking opponent I went up against are like, all right, let me cut your deck, and I'm like, oh, okay, I guess you don't trust me then.
They pulled out
Oh,
scissors.
that's just standard procedure.
It insulted me.
That's
You don't
Yeah,
trust
that's-
me?
because I mean we
You don't trust me,
we
huh?
literally went to a pre-release the other time, where I like played against someone. He beat me 2 games really fast, and then as I was shuffling, I was like, damn, I can't shuffle. Like, I feel like I'm not shuffling well enough because I can't get a good spread between like lands and spells. And he goes, oh, well, why don't you just like order the cards in your deck ahead of time? And I was like, huh? He was like, yeah, I just like stack them in the order I want them, and then I just kind of loosely shuffle them, so that way there's like still packs of good stuff in there. And I'm like, so literally cheating? He's like, what? What do you mean?
What? It was
I was like,
a
dude,
12-year-old
like,
boy.
I know you're new and playing without sleeves and stuff, but like, you can't just say you order the cards how you want, and that's not cheating.
I summoned
like,
Exodia
what?
first move. Like what the fuck?
Yeah,
It's
like he was like,
what
"Oh,
do
I'm
you
sorry,
know?"
I'm used to playing Yu-Gi-Oh," and I'm like, "That's cheating in Yu-Gi-Oh too."
That's so bizarre. I feel like even someone that doesn't play, it's like like what? You never played Uno? I don't like. What do you? What like what?
So
It's
then
weird.
we played again where I shuffled his deck, and I beat him 2 games in a row just as fast.
Gotcha.
Because he only had like 10 lands in it. He was like running way low on lands because he had like perfectly threaded them in. So he's like,
Yeah,
"Oh,
yeah.
I don't need a whole lot of lands because I already stacked them where I want them."
Plan them. You don't need. It's like you only need
Exactly.
a certain amount.
So all of a sudden we started playing and he couldn't play anything because his deck actually wasn't built well. And it was like, see, this is why that's cheating.
Yeah.
Sorry, it was another tangent, but
No, that's bizarre.
that's
I
why
never-
people cut decks. And
Yeah, that's fair.
at a tournament level, they will even shuffle your opponent's deck fully. They'll grab your whole deck and they'll shuffle it themselves and give it back to you.
Hell yeah. But yeah, that was my week.
Yeah. Mine's going to be pretty similar because obviously I did the same thing. I also started Fallout. I did not do all of it. Me and Viv watched the first one today.
Ooh.
But I did not realize that they're all an hour or more.
Oh,
The
yeah.
first one's like hour 15. And the whole time we were watching, like constantly, we were like, is this still the first episode? It's just still going? And it's like, oh my god.
I feel like that makes sense for an open world game. I guess. Like you gotta.
I love that. I love that
you gotta
format
give it-
in general.
Yeah.
Because like
It
for me, it's
depends,
like when you
but
have
yeah.
something that like that wouldn't fit quite like a big story that like wouldn't really fit in a trilogy of movies or something.
Yeah.
Instead, you just make like the 8-part series and they're all like mini movies, and
Yeah.
I love that honestly. Because it's like someone just came out with like a whole Star Wars saga in one day.
Oh, that's fair. It depends for me what the thing is, because I also think of like the Netflix Marvel stuff where it's like every season's gonna have like 12, but like a lot of it's filler, and it's like he could have just not done that. He could have just done a movie.
That's true.
But Fallout sounds like it's going solid so far, so I doubt it's that problem. I feel like that's an
Oh, I can't wait.
older streaming problem.
Yep. Oh, also, I picked up some new games
Ooh.
because there was a sale. And I got Assassin's Creed Mirage. Haven't gotten to play that one yet. But I also got No Man's Sky, and I've been meaning to try
Okay.
that for a long time. Holy crap, is that game good. It is so
Okay.
addicting. It is truly just like Minecraft in space, where you can jump to different planets and star systems. And like it's so wonderfully disorienting because you have to like manually fly your ship up into space and then to a different like planet. And it's so satisfying every time you hit the pulse drive so that you start blasting towards another planet and stuff. Like it's so cool. And it's literally just a survival game. Just
There's
you know,
no
just
like
try and build your bases and survive the harsh environments of these worlds that you're finding and cataloging and mapping.
it's like unfortunate how it came out initially with all. I'm wondering how it would do now if it like that was day one or if it got pushed to whenever it was essentially. Because I'd heard it like it got good. I don't know when, but it got good at some point.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. I mean, that's why I've always been planning on trying it because after it was out for a couple of years, people are like,
Yeah.
it's a really solid game. And the main part of it is that they literally don't stop updating it. They still are adding new updates to it.
I think that's like common for like those open online service games, kind of, because or like open world kind of. Because I'm thinking of like it's like Fallout 76, where it's like you probably when it came out, you probably got to wait a couple years and be like, okay, now is it good to go? Or it's probably no, never mind, you know.
Yeah.
And like there's
I
other
mean,
ones.
me and Gibbledang knew somebody who swore up and down by
Yeah.
Fallout 76,
76?
and was like,
Jesus.
no, bro, you don't understand. Like
From-
like they
from day
fixed
one,
it. It's great
I
now.
see.
It's good now. I promise.
Okay, from like okay. I mean, maybe it is. I've not heard anyone play it, so I could not say.
I was like that with Battlefront 2. I was always preaching how Battlefront 2 became such a good game by the end, and it was gonna
Yeah.
keep being good before EA cut it. they cut the service to it a year
Yeah.
early, and they were going to come out with like Ahsoka and Asajj Ventress, and like they were working on a ton of stuff, and then it all got cut.
Damn. That sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah, I always hate that shit.
All right, so that's my week. I think we should get to the meat here, the meat and potatoes.
Yeah, baby.
I know, you know, we have varying levels of familiarity with 420 related topics. I think like in order being like Gibbledang, me, then Dala.
Oh, really?
So this is
I
going to
wouldn't
be a
have
little
expected that. That's a surprise to
variation
me.
on a 420 game, because
Okay.
you're gonna have to guess. You know, we're talking about 420. We're talking about some. You know, we're looking for the buzz phrases, the things that everybody thinks about on 420. But
Okay.
let me get to the first question. It'll give you a good example of what's looking like here. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna puff in order to buzz in order to give me an answer.
Okay.
And if one person does not get the answer correct when they puff in, they'll have to pass to the next person, and they
Nice.
will get a chance to answer.
Nice.
All right, so
Yeah.
I don't get these references.
Yeah.
Sick.
like Puff the Magic Dragon. All right. So
Probably.
this is a good example of what our game's going to look like here. So our first question is, it's not really a question, but
Puff Puff.
Spider-Man's fire-headed GF.
Sorry, Puff Puff.
Oh,
Yes,
Puff,
Dala?
Mary
I heard Dala's
Jane.
Puff.
Sorry,
That's
I did Puff.
correct. The answer is Mary Jane.
Do we have to wait?
So
till
remember,
the-
from here forward, you gotta wait till the whole,
Okay.
till I read the whole thing, because you can
Gotcha.
read it on my screen, but I'm gonna read the whole thing first.
Gotcha.
All right, here we go. So we got 1 point for Dala. Next
Yeah.
question. Next
What? That was an
statement.
example.
Oh, yeah,
Hey.
fine. We'll keep it zeros.
Oh,
That's an example. All right, here we go.
fine.
Nope, too late.
No handicaps for me, I guess. Huh?
Nope, not this time. All right,
Oh,
I only
you
stick
got
to
'em.
cocaine, okay? I'm sorry. Jeez.
I only know Coke facts. All right. Where you keep your houseplant,
Puff Puff.
Dala?
A pot. You got some pot on you, boy?
A pot.
I
That's
think I smell some of that
correct.
pot on you, boy.
Stupid.
All
Smoking
right.
pot.
All right. Next.
It's okay, I'm
statement.
gonna get all these like first 5 and then that's it.
Easy peasy. In the olden times, harlots were blank.
Oh, puff, 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 puff.
Gibbledang?
Whores.
Yeah,
I know. That's not it.
okay.
Harlots were
I was like, what the fuck is
Sounds
Yo,
like-
pass me the
it sounds
whore,
like
I'm trying to-
joints.
Joint? No.
All right.
Dala, do you have an answer?
that? Weed or weeds?
The answer is stoned. In the olden times, harlots were stoned.
Damn it. That's true. I hit too hard.
All right. Next statement. The famous masked cartoon donkey was named El Cablanc.
I'm like, Puff Puff.
He
I'll just take
wielded. Yeah, go ahead. He go ahead, Dala.
El Ass. Pass that.
Yes. Ass.
Yeah, it's a donkey, you know. It's-
That is incorrect. Gibbledang, do you have a guess?
El Cabron.
That is incorrect. His name was Bong.
Oh, what?
El Kabong.
Wait, what? Who is
Huh.
that? What character is this?
Yeah.
His name's El Kabong.
But like, is he for like raisins or something? Like, what's his mascot?
I think Hanna-Barbera.
Oh, okay. I was like, what is this character from?
See the mascot for the iconic raisin mascot.
Well, we have the
El
Californian.
Cabong.
We have California raisins, but Mexico has
No.
El
He
Cabong.
was a
El
he was a donkey who wore a Zorro mask, but he wielded a guitar,
I think
and
I
he
can-
would slam people with his guitar and go El Kabong, boom.
It's a good Mexican accent.
I was
It
gonna say
didn't-
that didn't really sound like a
It
Mexican.
was 100% just like a southern accent he had. Like,
Gotcha.
Hell yeah, I love that.
I could picture him in my mind's eye.
all
Because I'm high.
Because I'm so stoned, I can see it. All right.
I'm like the
Here we
mom
go.
of like a kid, you know, like joining like.
What?
I feel like I'm like a mom. It's like, are you smoking that Mary Jane and seeing things?
Hey, it's okay.
Because we came out of you, Dala.
just because
Yeah.
you,
Us out
just
of your
'cause you gave
ass.
birth to us.
Yeah. Well, I do tell y'all to clean your room more often.
All right, next statement. Here we go. A conjunctive word meaning we had.
Puff puff.
Gibbledang.
Weed.
Weed.
Nice. Nice.
We apostrophe D.
That's how you say it, right? That's how it's spelled.
Yeah, weed.
Yo, pass me
All
the
right,
weed.
I think we're at 1-1 now. We're tied up. All right.
Okay.
Next statement. The Treachery of Images is a painting made by Belgian surrealist painter René Magritte. This painting is also known as This Is Not a Blank.
Puff puff.
Dala?
Joint?
Incorrect. Gibbledang?
Puff puff.
Yeah.
Can I puff puff after?
Bong.
Well, unfortunately, no, it is not bong. The answer is
Ah!
pipe.
I was,
Okay,
I was actually not
C'est
close.
un pipe in French, or just This Is Not a Pipe in English. It is a painting of a pipe.
Oh.
You should have showed us a
it is-
picture of it. I would have gotten it.
It is a comment
Yeah.
on realistic paintings and how they make us feel about the actual subjects, and the fact that even though it depicts a pipe, it is not a pipe. It is
It's a painting.
of a pipe.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right.
Well, you don't have to be a
Next
fucking genius to figure that out. When was that painting made?
Clearly, I got it. So.
when was that? Because that.
It was like 1862 or something. 18
Yeah,
something.
fucking dumbasses.
They were, he was probably stoned when he made that painting.
They just then figured out that that was a painting and not an
He's like,
actual
"Wait."
pipe. Idiot.
yeah,
like, but
no
if you roll-
shit.
But if you roll it up and put some weed, you can make a blunt out of it, dude.
Yeah, right. It's not a pipe, but it's a joint. All right, next statement. Before electricity, some cultures used these signals to communicate long distances.
Puff puff.
Yes, Gibbledang?
Smoke signals.
That's correct. Smoke.
I was just- okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking wires and shit over here. Pass me that wire, bro.
Flags.
Yeah.
The common weed expression. Flags.
Pigeons.
Pigeons. All right. So Gibbledang is now up with a lead of 2-1.
With a weed.
With a weed of 2
yep.
to 1. All right, next statement.
I have a weed of 2 to 1.
Before becoming Captain America, Chris Evans had already appeared as the human
Puff.
blank.
Puff puff.
Oh, I heard Dala first.
Torch.
Oh, he.
Torch
Come on.
is correct.
Give me that
The
little
human
flamer.
torch.
You don't deserve it.
I don't
All
probably
right.
because I don't.
You gotta have some
I only
easy
do
ones
Coke.
sprinkled in, you know?
Yeah. I'm waiting for all the
Alright.
cocaine ones.
Yeah, true. Oh, they're in there.
Strong.
Ooh, that'd be fun.
Straw. Bump.
Straw. What was the Wizard of Oz guy made out of? Lions.
Yeah, lion.
Lion.
Damn it. Yeah. That was I love that.
you
It's like
sons
I'm made
of
of
bitches.
straw, I'm made of tin, and I'm made of lions. Multiple.
And I'm the one that yells.
Okay.
I think that weed
Okay.
smoke that you brought in, GymleaderNate, is starting to hit in.
It's really hitting. All right. Next
Oh, it's
statement.
hitting in. Guys, the weed is hitting in.
Oh, you know it. All right, here we go. Oh, here we go. To manipulate or control by deceptive or dishonest means. Remember, it has something to do with smoking and 420.
Yeah. Hitler's birthday. Just kidding. Puff puff.
Yeah, Dala?
I don't think this is even remotely close, but spliff? I don't know.
Incorrect, no.
Okay, I was like, I'm probably way off, but
Gibbledang, do you have a guess?
Gas, baby. Gaslight?
Incorrect.
What?
Incorrect. Unfortunately, to
Gaslight?
manipulate or control by deceptive or dishonest means is to rig.
Yeah, gaslight.
To rig.
Gaslight.
So
I think
rig
gas.
I get it. Makes
for
sense.
smoking dabs and other concentrates.
See, that's a word I never even saw.
There you go. There you
Is
go.
that pot?
It's for
You guys have
oils,
pot in
oil
here?
Rigs. Oh, are there more cops? Oh, no,
I think I
it's-
smell something now.
All right. Next statement. A small drop of liquid, like hot sauce, maybe.
Puff, puff.
Dala.
Dab.
That is
Yeah.
correct. A dab.
Dab. I'm just
One
kidding.
final dab. I was originally going to try and make it like the act of tucking one's face into the crook of their elbow while extending the other arm in the opposite direction, upwards and outwards.
A spliff.
A split. Bong. All right.
yeah,
Here we
dude.
go. What ability do all fire type starters have?
Puff, puff.
Dala.
I'm gonna say Ember. It's probably
That is
wrong.
incorrect. That is a move. Unfortunately, that is a Pokemon
Oh.
attack, like a move, not an
Dang it.
ability. Gibbledang, do you have any guesses?
Is it flash fire? No. Is that flash fire?
Is that your guess?
What's the fire one? Here, let me look it up.
No, you can't.
What? Yeah,
Can I
'cause
look it
it's
up?
Torrent, chlorophyll, and
It's not chlorophyll, but okay.
blaze, baby.
There you go. It
Damn,
is
okay.
Blaze. 420 Blaze it. All right. That concludes our first section of our 420 games. Right now we are 3-3. We are tied. It's looking pretty
Ooh.
close. Any reflections so far on the game? Anything you guys think you need to improve on?
I can't wait to start.
Could you pass me those munchies, GymleaderNate, please?
I really can't wait. Really can't wait to win that car, Alex.
Yeah.
All right.
Oh, the weed's really hitting in.
Yeah.
Oh, brother.
It's
I
in
think I'm
hitting.
starting to
It's when you
transcend
inhale
the
it, it
In
hits.
me.
I think I'm transcending the bounds of space and time.
I love all those fucking like movie depictions of being high where it's like a heavy hallucinogenic like and like completely disorienting.
wrong with you, GymleaderNate?
Yeah.
It's like
Like
colors,
the whole
rainbow,
world's spinning
colors
and like the
going on.
music's distorted.
I think my favorite is Reefer Madness, where they become like evil teenagers, like just
Yeah.
sinful, like yeah.
I tried to come up with one for Reefer, but it was like really hard to make something else fit the
With Reef.
to get you to
Oh.
guess Reefer.
Yeah, I can get Reef, but
it's-
Reefer
it's
is probably
death.
tougher.
This version of death only comes for potheads.
the Grim,
Grim
Reaper.
No, I'm out of weed. Oh God, he's here.
What version of death only comes for people who have sex a lot? The Grip Reaper.
Nice. The reach arounder.
the death that comes for Pokemon. The Grimer Reaper.
Ooh.
All right, we're gonna go on to game 2. Game 2.
All right.
This little game is called No Strain, No Gain. This one is relatively simple. You guys will also have to puff in order to get your guess. But after I read the name of a strain, you need to tell me if that strain is real or if that's something I just made up.
Ooh, nice. Either
So
way,
a lot of strain
it's all
names
fake
have
to
been
me,
getting
baby.
Pretty silly. It's getting harder and harder to tell what is real and what isn't.
Ooh, I hope some of these are AI generated.
Oh, there's some gems in there that are both real and fake, and
Nice.
you know, number 6 may surprise you.
Ooh, is it a soccer ball?
I don't even know if I don't even know what number 6 is.
That was a soccer ball.
The newest sativa strain, soccer ball.
Soccer ball, yeah.
Yeah, apparently it's one of those celebrity strains. Apparently Willem Dafoe made it. All right, here we go. Is everybody ready?
Hi,
for No
I'm
Strain?
Willem Dafoe, legendary actor from Green Goblin, Spider-Man.
And the newest
And now-
film, Soccer Ball,
and now-
the movie.
Now I'm here to become another kind of Green Goblin. Here, let me smoke weed. Go watch Soccer Ball now in theaters, and also smoke my new weed.
And smoke my new weed. Soccer Ball.
Soccer
Brought
Ball.
to you by my new dispensary company. Soccer Ball.
Green Goblin Corp.
Green Soccer Corporation. United. Anyway. And they just cough for this commercial. And they keep the camera on him for like a good 30 minutes while he's just dying. All right.
Okay, I'm sorry, but legendary actor Willem Dafoe would not die from. He wouldn't choke on a cigarette. He wouldn't choke on a marijuana cigarette. All
He's
right.
like 100.
A jazz cigarette.
Of course he would.
He is. Dude, do not start with me right now. Do not start.
You
like
mean
that
he's
was
some
not on
crusty, he's just
420.
some crusty old man. You don't think he'd cough on a
Dude, you
joint?
are-
Please.
He's
Start your
survived
fucking
cocaine.
game.
He's fine. He can take some hits and be fine.
Start your little game.
Your
All right,
feeble
all
little
right.
game. Start it.
Fine, I'll start my
Start your
feeble
feeble-
game. All right, so no stray, no gain. Is everybody ready?
Yes, puff puff.
All right. No, I have to say the name of it out loud. Dala.
I was puffing in that I was ready.
No preemptive puff-puffs.
Damn.
All right, here we go. The first strain name is Schnazzleberry.
That's a
Schnazzleberry.
Oh, that.
That's a Shanzelberry.
It does. It shouldn't. It should say Schnazzleberry. The A and the N are
I like-
accidentally switched.
I like Shanzelberry.
Shanzelberry.
Fair enough. That might be a better name.
Puff puff.
Oh, I heard Dolly up with
Yeah.
a puff.
I will say Schnazzleberry is real, but Shanzelberry is fake, unfortunately.
That is correct. Yes, Schnazzleberry
Nice.
is real.
Damn.
The way I misspelled it is not though. All right, so we got the score
My
now is total
dyslexia is
4 for
not.
Dala, 3 for Gibbledang. We might actually have a situation where Dala walks away with this, being the
Ooh.
being
I
the
get a
real
win.
420
A
genius.
pound of weed.
Because I'm not high. Yeah, no, so I was like, I'm gonna win a bunch of weed. I'm like sick. Can't do anything with this.
that you don't smoke. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Next strain name is Crouching Tiger, Hidden Alien.
Oof, puff. I'm gonna
Gibbledang.
say puff.
That was
I'm
one
gonna say
puff.
that's real.
That is correct. That is a 100% real strain.
So
Crouching
stupid.
Tiger, Hidden Alien.
That's so stupid.
Yeah.
So we are now tied 4-4. All right. The next strain name is called Garlic Lightning.
Ooh, puff puff.
Dala.
I want this to be real, but I'm gonna say it's not.
You're going to say it's snot?
It's not.
Gotcha. You are correct. It's
Yes.
not real.
Yeah.
Garlic
Yeah,
lightning does not exist.
Sounds good.
Sounds
I
no,
would
that's
Sounds
smoke
good.
that.
I feel like I'd smoke
That
some
sounds
garlic
pretty
lightning.
fucking good, honestly.
like the tagline keeps vampires away or something,
Yep, exactly.
or like the only
Keep
weed to
the
get
curse-
vampires high.
Keep the
or
fanged
something.
ones at bay.
Yeah.
Keeps vampires awake at night. Because you know they can't sleep.
Yeah. It's like the opposite effects. They're not hungry. They have anti-munchies.
There you go.
That's perfect. It's caffeine for vampires. Garlic lightning.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's like when they marketed water as liquid death.
Yeah, basically.
They
Alright.
still do it.
They do. All right, the next strain is Oopsie Doodles.
Puff, puff.
Yeah.
Gibbledang.
No, this isn't real.
You don't think this one's real?
I don't think this is real.
That is correct. No, it is not real. Oopsie
a good one if you
Doodles
wanna
does
make your
not
own.
exist.
Oopsie doodle. Yo, pass me the oopsie doodles, bro.
Oopsie doodle.
I feel like that is not far from very real ones.
No, we'd get there though.
I hope it's only frat boys that smoke that though. Yo, bro, pass me that oopsie
You have to
doodle,
like
bro.
ask for it quietly. Oh, hey, bro. Yeah. I'm looking for an eighth of
Speak up. I can't hear you. What?
Oopsie Doodles.
Louder in the
Eighth of
microphone.
Oopsie Doodle.
Sorry, in the microphone.
I want an eighth of Oopsie Doodles.
Everyone, yes.
Everyone, look! This guy's getting Oopsie Doodles.
Sorry, protocol.
Whoa, this guy's being weird right next to me. Anyways, can I get an eighth of can you fuck me in the ass behind the dumpster, please?
Sure, no problem.
Sure, I guess, sure.
Yeah, you're weak.
All right, and our next strain, can you fuck me in the ass behind the dumpster?
Please.
please.
All right, here we go. The Gibbledang is up right now. I believe it is now
Wait, is it not
6-5. Gibbledang is in the lead.
Damn.
All right,
In the weed.
in the weed. The next list strain is Morning Stiffy.
Puff puff.
Morning Stiffy. Yes, Dala?
Real.
This one is not real,
Fake.
unfortunately.
Sorry, I
This
lagged.
is not-
It did sound
It's
real.
My internet.
Alan
was laggy.
definitely sounds... That would... Wait, I lagged. I meant fake.
Just kidding. No, fair.
Mm-hmm. That one's solid. All right, unfortunately, no points awarded for that one because there is no stealing during strain.
Yeah, it was
or
like
no strain, no gain.
Fair.
All right, next strain name is Angola Roja. Angola Roja. Oh, I heard Dala with the puff puff.
I will say no, not real.
That is incorrect. That is a
Damn,
real
alright.
strain, a nice sativa called Angola Roja.
Yeah, just
Damn.
let me go first, and then you'll know which
Sure,
ones
sure.
are real or not.
Yeah,
Yeah, just let me take care of it.
yeah. Let me just carry
Oh,
this.
yeah.
Mm-hmm. All right, next one on No Strain, No Gain. Is this a real strain? The hairiest taint.
Ooh, puff.
Oh, Dala came in first.
I'm gonna say yes, because I really fucking hope that is.
No, it is not.
Damn.
Unfortunately,
Alright. That's fine.
I made up the hairiest taint. I'm sorry.
These are just ideas that we're gonna use and make our own dispensary.
Yeah, these are the strains we need to grow and sell, and obviously we're going to make $1 million because they sound real.
Mhm.
This is actually market research.
Yes.
All right. Well, unfortunately, Gibbledang is still in the lead with
Fair.
two no points awarded in a row. We will be moving into the next strain here, and that strain is called Monkey Balls.
Oh, puff puff.
Gibbledang.
I know that's
I'm
real.
pretty sure that's real.
I've heard that too.
That is correct. Yep.
Yeah.
Monkey Balls is real. That is
That's
a
nice.
real, genuine indica strain.
Hell yeah,
I think
brother.
that's what I smoked to watch Monkey Man, actually.
Whoa, bro, the monkey balls are hitting in.
Yeah, they're
I feel like
hitting
you could
in,
have
bro.
I feel like you
They're
could have a
hitting in.
phenotype, like a sub-phenotype of monkey balls called the hairiest taint. I feel like it fits.
Honestly, monkey's hairiest taint. Yeah, perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Rolls off the
Hairy
tongue.
monkey taint.
There you go.
All right. Now our last one, Gibbledang is up.
Mhm.
It is now 7-5. So, I'm gonna make this last one worth 2 points just to see if
Just to make the gap bigger.
just for a
Close
little
this gap.
spiciness.
Yeah, fair.
All right. The last strain name is Sloppy Back Shots.
Puff.
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 I said puff. I said
Uh,
puff. He said puff.
I said puff puff.
You said puff. Then he said puff.
Gibbleding did just say one puff, but I will accept a
I
single
said puff,
I will
puff.
accept a single puff.
Just wait till you
Alright,
listen back on the audio, and then you're like, oh dang.
I swear to God.
Maybe only one puff came through on the on
The
our end.
audio. That's fair.
Yeah.
Sloppy back shots is not real.
It's not a real strain?
It's not.
Can I say?
That is correct. No, unfortunately, that is already correct.
Dang
Sloppy
it.
Back Shots is not a real strain.
I wanted to be King Weed over here.
Unfortunately, today is going to be pronounced King Weed.
Beep 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 boop.
But King is spelled
Everybody-
Keeng.
Yeah, Keing.
And
Yeah,
and weed is spelled WING.
And weed is spelled OUI''D.
Nice.
All right.
Yeah, you always forget the apostrophes in there. Yeah.
Yep. It's actually not silent. Funny enough, the apostrophe.
El bringy dingy ding. El bringy gangy
All
goo.
right. everybody did amazing. Honestly, that was a fantastic.
I won.
You did win.
Yeah.
Gibbledang managed to pull away with the 420 games crown.
She won 420 points to nil.
And then next time, hopefully we can make it even more ridiculous. Because I'm thinking using some Hink Pinks and some other stuff next time. Oh, yeah.
That'd be great.
I
Yeah,
feel
this
like
annual
420 games where someone...
Every 420.
Every 420.
the Munchie Games. Gibbledang is the from district. Which district are you from?
Oh, that's true. What district of the Munchie Games are you from?
420.
Nice. I'll be 69. District 69.
There we go.
We
Dollar
harvest
represents District 69.
Yeah, we harvest.
We harvest,
shit like
you know,
fucking
monkey
anyways.
balls. And
Yeah, yeah.
getting
And
fucked
hairy ass-
behind the dumpster in the
hairy ass
ass.
taints and
Yeah, that's
all
where
those
they
good
grow.
things.
Fuck me behind the dumpster.
please, please, please.
Sure, please. Yeah.
If you forget, it's a different thing.
All right. Is there anything else we want to, you gentlemen have to say about our lovely holiday and 420? Anything else you want to touch upon?
Well, just in terms of like cannabis stuff, if you use it responsibly, but also be conscious of like the actual product that you're using, and like be conscious of the other people that use it and why they use it. I don't know, keep an open mind when you're doing these things. Because people do use it as a medicine. People do, it's not just something that, makes you silly from time to time. It helps people. And, there's just a big stigma on it. And, just trying to normalize certain things like that. Funny side tangent. In the show Peacemaker, with John Cena, he's taking bong rips and like he's just like drinking and I look at that and I'm not like it's sick because he's smoking weed. I'm more like, okay, this looks like a real person. Like this looks more like a fleshed out kind of like, I don't know. But it's things like that where it's like
people like use it for like PTSD and stuff.
Yeah,
exactly. Oh yeah, and that's exactly what yeah. But yeah, people just keep an open mind, celebrate 420, be safe. That's Gibbledang. That's what I gotta say. Follow me at Gibbledang anywhere. You'll find it.
Ooh, nice. I guess for me, I will say smoke weed every day. No, I'm just kidding. And be dangerous and evil.
The exact opposite.
Yeah. Just kidding. No. I'm one that really doesn't partake so much. But I think Gibbledang encapsulated everything pretty well. Just be safe. Just 420. Hopefully be around those that you love or care about, whether you are or are not partaking. I don't know.
Hug the ones you love this 420.
Yeah.
Pray.
That'd be fun.
I think it is worth like bringing up that like we intend for our podcast to have an adult audience of people who are like 18 and up. So if you somehow ended up here and are underneath 18, none of this is for you. Have a nice day.
True.
Mosey along.
Yeah, if you made it this far, just turn off this episode. Check out another episode. Turn this episode off now.
Go to
and
a
go
different
check something else out.
podcast.
Go
This
to a
is
different.
not for
Go
you.
to. Stay on the same podcast, but they just
tell
don't
your
listen to
dads
this
and
episode.
moms
If they're
that will
under
listen.
18, I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna say it's okay. They can
if you're
bow
a
out of
kid,
this one.
if you're a kid, tell your parents to download this podcast. So when you're 18, you can listen to this.
Yeah,
That's what I'll say.
So
Yeah, if you're a kid, make sure you have your parents' permission.
Fair. I mean, I guess that's true.
These are comments and advice for responsible adults. And
we want your
not
parent
to
permission
children.
slips, in by Friday if you want to listen to the podcast. This is getting away from whatever the fuck I started off with. But yeah,
Right, yeah. But yeah,
just
good
like
job.
I said,
Good job,
stay
guys.
safe.
Yeah, let's do some
and
plugs.
and if you want to follow me, you can follow me at Instagram at dadala.art. And I'll plug the podcast anywhere on Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, or Apple Podcasts, and so forth. Yeah. Take it away, GymleaderNate.
Yeah,
Puff,
you can
puff,
find
puff,
me
pass
at
to you.
GymleaderNate on anything. Thank you for the pants. Puff, puff. Yeah, GymleaderNate on everything. You know, keep a lookout for our posts too with just about everything No Dumb Idea related, and always send us your feedback if you have anything you want to say to the show. Gibbledang?
A ringy dingy ding, a ringy dingy goo, a ringy dingy ding. That's my.
Sounds
Oh,
true.
Green Goblin, you're back.
It's me.
I brought
It's
soccer
me.
balls.
Hey, instead of pumpkin bombs, I got pumpkin bongs. Let's smoke.
Man, here we go.
You're either in, or the weed is hitting in, or it's hitting out.
Or it's hitting out.
I hope that really takes off.
That's enough.
Oh shit.
No dumb idea. No dumb